Have you ever wondered what life is like for the tallest animal on Earth? A creature so graceful, so quiet, and yet so mysterious, it almost feels like it stepped out of a dream. With their long necks reaching into the treetops and their calm, curious eyes watching over the savannah, giraffes are one of nature's most fascinating wonders. Today we're going on a journey into the world of giraffes. We'll explore how they live, what they eat, how they communicate, and even how they sleep, which, spoiler alert, is a bit strange. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's dive into the peaceful yet wild life of giraffes, a world high above the ground, filled with quiet rituals, hidden struggles, and incredible beauty. From their awkwardly adorable way of walking to the surprisingly fierce battles between males, giraffes are full of surprises. What's it like to wake up as a giraffe? First of all, you're almost 6 meters tall. That's taller than most rooms, and definitely taller than your neighbors. Imagine starting your day with a stretch, and immediately bumping your head on a tree branch. If you're a giraffe, that's just Monday. Giraffes live mostly in the savannas and open woodlands of Africa. Think of golden grass, scattered trees, and wide open skies. It's a calm but wild place, and the giraffe fits right in. But don't let their gentle faces fool you. These animals are built like biological skyscrapers. Their necks alone can reach over 2 meters in length, yet they have the same number of neck bones as we do, just 7. They're just a lot longer. Their height isn't just for show, it's their ticket to a leafy buffet. Giraffes love acacia trees, especially the tender leaves at the top where almost no one else can reach. But those trees have a trick up their bark thorns. Doesn't stop a giraffe though. With a super long prehensile tongue, up to 45 centimeters, that's rough like sandpaper and nimble like a little hand. They can strip leaves from between the thorns like pros. And yes, their tongues are usually bluish purple. Why? Scientists think it might be to avoid sunburn. Yes, even tongues need sunscreen when you're that tall. And while they may look slow and sleepy, giraffes can run, and run fast. Up to 60 kilometers per h in short bursts. Watching a giraffe run is like watching nature's version of a rocking horse sprinting. It's awkward, it's majestic, and somehow it works. But it's not all peaceful munching and elegant galloping. Giraffes have to stay alert. Lions, hyenas, and crocodiles, yes, crocodiles, they strike when giraffes bend to drink water, are always looking for an opportunity. But giraffes have a powerful weapon, their legs. One kick from a giraffe can break a lion's jaw or worse. So yeah, they may look zen, but they're not to be messed with. And then there's the social life of a giraffe, which is, let's say, casual. They don't have tight-knit herds like elephants. Instead, they form loose groups that change from day to day, kind of like a chill friend group at a music festival. They hang out, graze together, and move on when they feel like it. Oh, and when it's time to sleep? Get this, giraffes sleep only about 30 minutes to 2 hours a day, usually in short naps. Often standing up. Imagine sleeping while standing. And when they do lie down, it's only when they feel completely safe. Because in the wild, a napping giraffe is a vulnerable giraffe. Now that we know how giraffes eat, move, and sleep barely, it's time to uncover their softer side, or their weird side, or maybe both. Let's talk about love. Giraffe romance isn't exactly candlelit dinners under the stars, it's more like a pee test. Yep, when a male giraffe is interested in a female, he'll nudge her until she urinates. So romantic, right? Then he tastes her urine to check if she's ready to mate. Science is weird, but hey, it works for giraffes. When the female is ready, the courtship is quick and not exactly tender. There's no long dating phase. If the timing's right, it happens fast, and then the male goes on his way, probably looking for the next tall lady. Now let's talk giraffe babies, or calves to be precise. When a giraffe gives birth, there's no hospital bed. She gives birth standing up, which means that the baby drops about 1.5 meters straight to the ground. Welcome to life, little one. Bam! But don't worry, they're tough. Within an hour, that wobbly calf is standing, blinking, and trying to figure out how its 4 noodle legs work. A newborn giraffe is already about 1.8 meters tall, taller than most adult humans, and they grow fast. In just a few months, they're running alongside the herd, keeping up with mom. And Mama Giraffe? She's all about protection. She'll stick close to her calf, eyes always scanning for danger. Baby giraffes are sadly on the menu for lions and hyenas, so those first few months are a constant game of stay close, stay hidden, stay upright. And here's a curious behavior: nursery groups. Sometimes, several giraffe moms will leave their calves together in a kind of baby giraffe daycare. One adult stays to watch over them while the others go feed. It's like a giraffe babysitting service, adorable and practical. Now, let's talk about giraffe communication. You might think giraffes are silent, but they're not. They just speak in frequencies too low for us to hear, infrasound. So while they seem like the quiet ones at the party, they might actually be having deep, low-frequency chats all the time. Whispering across the savannah in their own secret language. And if you've ever seen two male giraffes in a face-off, get ready for necking. No, not kissing, actual neck fights. They swing their massive necks like wrecking balls, slamming into each other's bodies in slow-motion combat. It's how they establish dominance, decide who gets the girl, and show off their strength. Sometimes it looks elegant. Sometimes it looks like giraffe WWE. But despite these powerful battles, giraffes are mostly peaceful, calm, and curious creatures. Their biggest enemy? Sadly, it's us, humans. Habitat loss, poaching, and fencing across the savannah are making it harder for giraffes to roam freely. Their numbers have dropped silently over the years, which is why many call it a quiet extinction. But here's the hopeful part. People all over the world are stepping in to protect giraffes and their homes. Conservation programs, protected parks, and growing awareness are giving giraffes a better shot at a future where they keep stretching toward the sky, just like they've done for millions of years. So now that we've walked in their hooves from towering breakfasts to baby giraffe daycares, from secret whispers to epic neck battles, it's pretty clear, giraffes aren't just tall animals with cool spots. They're gentle guardians of the savannah. Elegant, bizarre, and absolutely mesmerizing. They move through life with quiet strength. They don't roar. They don't stampede. They just exist, gracefully, watching the world from above. And maybe that's what makes them so magical. In a world that's always loud and fast, giraffes remind us that there's power in stillness, in simply being, but their silence is also their danger. While we marvel at their beauty, many giraffes are disappearing without much notice. That's why learning about them, caring about them, matters so much. Because the more we understand, the more we protect. So the next time you see a giraffe, in a video, in a book, maybe even on safari, take a moment, look up, way up, and remember, somewhere out there, high above the grass, under the vast African sky, a giraffe is standing tall, just living its quiet, extraordinary life. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you want more wild wonders from the animal kingdom. Stay curious, stay wild.